Hey guys, it's Tricky Nick here. With the large amount of Wii U ports coming to the Switch over the years, I don't think that many were surprised that in September 2020, Nintendo announced that Super Mario 3D World was coming to the Switch.
Yay!
But what made this port stand out so much was the fact that it had a plus Bowser's Fury at the end of the title. This sent myself and many other fans into a frenzy trying to figure out what Bowser's Fury was. Well, today, we can finally find out what Bowser's Fury is, and we're going to hop into the game and check it out for ourselves. For this video, I wanted to focus more on the Bowser's Fury part of the game, so I'll take a look at the Super Mario 3D World section at some point, just not today. Anyways, let's hop into Bowser's Fury. Immediately when starting this game, we're thrown into the action with Mario scrambling to figure out what to do while freaking Godzilla over here rains fire down onto us. Once we grab this new shiny object, this new and mysterious version of Bowser goes back into hiding. Phew! When viewing the trailers for Bowser's Fury, I was really concerned that the overwhelming cat theme would hinder the dark tone and ruin the experience. I mean, from the very start, you got Cat Goombas, Cat Koopas, Cat Bob-ombs, Cat Piranha Plants, Cat Bullies, Cat Lighthouses, Cat Conkdors, Cat Boom Boom, and Cat Cats! The list goes on and on! But honestly, the cat theme hasn't really bothered me all that much. Don't get me wrong, I would much prefer a dog theming or something else, but the overabundance of cats doesn't really mess with my experience. The story of Bowser's Fury kicks off after our initial encounter with Bowser. We walk down onto the newly formed beach, meet up with Bowser Jr., and he lets us know what's up. Bowser has become so evil that even his son Bowser Jr. fears his power, but he needs Mario to help take him down. Mario decides that he'll team up with Bowser Jr. for the greater good, and then we're off. Bowser Jr. doesn't really do a whole lot though. He helps you kill some enemies, but that's about it. The main goal of Bowser's Fury is for Mario and Bowser Jr. to gather up enough cat shrines to activate the Giga Bell. Cat shrines are the collectibles of the game. They act a lot like Power Moons from Super Mario Odyssey, having us defeat enemies, complete short Plessie courses, collect cat coins, and find them in all sorts of nooks and crannies. The catch is, if we don't collect cat shrines fast enough in succession, Fury Bowser comes out and makes things a whole lot harder with his fire and spikes. This encourages the player to constantly explore the environment for cat shrines, leaving us with no dull moments. This mechanic was a great idea because it makes the game fast-paced and fun. Once we gather up enough cat shrines, we can activate the Giga Bell. This bell causes Mario to become massive and allows us to fight Fury Bowser. This is just basically a big version of Cat Mario, but the fights are still really fun. They remind me a lot of the Godzilla fight in Luigi's Mansion 3, but a lot better. Once we deal enough damage to Fury Bowser, he retreats and we return to normal size. After the first Fury Bowser fight, we get Plessie, who allows us to explore the map much more conveniently. Then, more islands appear out of the water, and we have to collect more cat shrines to activate another Giga Bell to fight Fury Bowser once more. This process repeats multiple times, forcing us to collect more and more cat shrines each time. Eventually, after fighting Fury Bowser enough times, we whittle him down back to normal Bowser and save the day. I gotta hand it to Nintendo for finally giving us a worthy addition to a port to make it worth purchasing. Even without Bowser's Fury, people would have most likely still flocked to get Super Mario 3D World. But for once, Nintendo wasn't lazy with their porting. Bowser's Fury is fantastic for what it is. The open world style of this game gives us a great contrast to the more linear style of Super Mario 3D World. The music is so cool and it really matches the dark tone so well. Fury Bowser is awesome, and fighting him as a giant lion thingy is so epic. While Bowser's Fury is a relatively short game when compared to other 3D Mario games, it serves its purpose. If Bowser's Fury was its own game, I would probably be really angry about it lacking content. But adding it as a part of Super Mario 3D World makes it worth the purchase. While I do have my problems with Nintendo porting Wii U titles, I don't really mind this one. Bowser's Fury set the bar higher for Nintendo's ports. Now, Nintendo is really going to have to work for those sales on ports. But the good news is, Nintendo has pretty much run out of Wii U ports, which is going to force them to finally make new games. Finally! In conclusion, Bowser's Fury is a great experience, and while it isn't a fully new Mario game, it's an addition that made Super Mario 3D World the port to end all ports. At least I hope so.